It's currently 11/11, Saturday, February 10th. Let's talk about phases. It's going to be completely raw, uncut. This is basically the idea I had before when I was over there eating my breakfast. I don't know what this charger is for, but let's talk about phases. Particularly the phases that I've been in. So, let's see. I'm not gonna try to act like I'm not gonna try to act as if I'm not gonna talk to myself, but I am, and this is how I'm gonna do it. But I don't want to talk. I'm not gonna talk differently than I usually do just for this camera, right? I'm gonna talk as if this camera was never here, and just share what I have on my mind, right? So, yesterday I actually got to fully finish this project that I've been working on for this after school club, right? And the teacher had given us a whole different list of many different competitions that we could do. So basically we're going to this one place. It gets all of the other kids that are also in this program in this region, this state, right? And so I picked this project, graphic design promotion, and I actually went into it with fucking zero prior, excuse my language, I'm sorry, with absolutely zero prior knowledge, right? And so I told my teacher, and she was like, are you out of your mind? I'm like, or I say, okay, first of all, I need to stop using filler words like, or I don't use but I use like a lot, so I get to limit that. Continuation. What? So yeah, okay, I start the project, right? And I see the deadline, it is January 31st, and I start on actually January 9th. What this means is that I must start now. That's what I realized, right? I start now. And the way I started was actually by watching videos and just seeing how other people do their things, right? But this led me to just being in a constant loop of just watching this. And then if I had it written down on my list, like let's say my objectives, for example, if I had it written down to improve my project, then the thing I would do is simply just watch a video on it, right? And this is important because the quote that I always use, I think I love to use this quote. You don't get better at driving by reading about driving, by just talking about driving. I'm maybe talking a little bit, but that's besides the point. You don't get better by doing things such as that. You get better by actually doing it. And this is what I've learned over the past 3-4 phases that I've gone through that I can actually clearly restate in my mind. And this is where I'm going to continue and segue into phases, right? Because the first phase that I was in, which was campaigning to be the class president of 2025. It's 2024. And this was, wait, no. Yes, this is, so basically, how do I explain this? So this was 2023, October. I start my campaign, but I don't actually campaign to run. I just campaign to get my name known out there. Because let me tell you, ever since freshman year, no one has a fucking clue who I am. Sure, I built this persona around me. Sure, I built people that are going to support me throughout these years. But freshman fucking year, bro, I walked into that school. You know how hideous I looked? You know how fat I was? Not even fat. Do you know how I did not care about myself, right? And if you look at the pictures of me now, compared to what the fuck I was before, people think I've gotten plastic surgery. And this is not uncommon. It's not rare for someone to think I've gotten plastic surgery. The amount of people that think I've actually gotten plastic fucking surgery from just the mere improvement that I've done on myself, people think it's impossible. This is crazy. But this is me. I'm raw. I'm unfiltered. This is me. And many of you are the same. And you, I mean, talking to myself, because I'm not gonna talk to anyone else. Maybe I post this video, but oh, 5 minutes.